The Pokemon that can detect aura, Lucario, gets its own Amiibo figurine. Hey Nintendo fans and collectors, Lithium here from my channel Nintendo Collecting, bringing you another Amiibo unboxing and review, of course this one of Lucario. Lucario is returning from Super Smash Bros. Brawl, now in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and for 3DS. It's a Pokemon that a lot of people really like to play as and to fight as, so it's great that you can see this Amiibo figurine of it as well. First of all, just take a look at the box packaging. We have a picture of Lucario right there with the Smash Bros. Logo in the background. It says Super Smash Bros. In the top left and the name. It also says ages 6 and up in the top right hand corner. And in the background here, we do have the name Lucario. Love this style of packaging, by the way. We'll get to the figurine itself once I unbox the figure. It does say Nintendo Amiibo right down here. On the bottom, there's nothing much to it. And on the back, it tells you a little bit more information about how you can use this figure in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, or for the 3DS if you have the new 3DS, actually. You can have this character level up to 50 and actually fight alongside you, and it will take on your mannerisms of the way you fight. I'm going to use my X-Acto knife to actually open this up. And this is one of the Wave 3 figures. It was a store exclusive. This one is kind of difficult to find and kind of difficult to pick up. I had a hard time finding it, so I actually had to do a few trades to get Lucario. But that was fine. I was actually really excited to get him. I think I'm going crazy with the Amiibo craze. I think it's been really difficult finding a lot of the Amiibo. And a lot of people have jumped on board, actually. A few of my friends in my hometown, a few of my friends from school, actually, growing up, and things like that. They're all getting into the Amiibo craze now. It's never too little too late, but of course, yes, some of them are really hard to find. Nintendo, please release all of them. Please bring back all of them. And Lucario is just one of the ones that's actually pretty hard to find right now. You can't really walk into stores and then get it. So Toys R Us exclusive or not, it's a little bit harder to find Lucario, and you should definitely be making trades if you can to get them to save yourself money in the long run. This one's actually giving me some problems for once, but let's see if we can open that up right there. And I think it's right here. So Lucario is one of the only, from my knowledge, fighting in steel Pokemon. It might be the only fighting in steel Pokemon. Comment below if you know of any other fighting steel Pokemon. Just want to make one more cut to make sure that this thing... There we go. Excellent. Now tilt that up. Hopefully now we can actually take out this figurine. This box is giving me the most problems I think I've ever had. But that's alright. Taking out Lucario. Trying to keep the boxes in the best packaging possible. A lot of people have been asking me, why do you even care about the box if you're opening these up? And if you usually collect another one to keep sealed, that is true, but I don't know. As a collector, I just don't want to damage the box packaging if I can help it. I want to keep this in the best condition possible. I would rather have this for life if I can and keep it in good condition. Alright, here's Lucario. There is a stand on this figure right away. I do have to inform you that. You can probably see it. It's in the background here, but at least it's clear. I don't mind the clear stands that much. I really feel like Lucario probably could have stood up on its own. I don't really know if this needs a stand or requires a stand. We're just going to try and have this focus in on the detail work on this figurine, which is pretty good. This one isn't as detailed as a lot of the others, but that's just down to the design of Lucario. This is normal Lucario. This doesn't look like it's Mega Lucario, not to my knowledge anyways. I think I just noticed the 3 spikes, one on each hand and one on the chest as well. So the detail work is pretty well done. It does have these 4 aura sensing, I guess it's like the head or the hair almost on this figure. I'm not sure what to call it. But Lucario kind of looks like a dog or a canine in some way, but it's bipedal, meaning it just walks on 2 feet. This figurine is mostly blue and black, and it does have that kind of yellowish beige tinge to it on its chest for the hair. Very well done. It even has the tips there, obviously, on the back of its heels, or I'm not sure what to call them, the knees, I guess, the bending points. Pretty good detail work on this, but it is more of a plain figure. Just like Kirby's really plain, to me, Pikachu's quite plain, and there's some that are really intricate, like Marth and Pit, and different characters like that. So I do like this one. If you're wondering about the height of Lucario is, in inches, about 3.25 inches. And for the rest of the world that uses centimeters and millimeters, it looks like 85 millimeters or 8.5 centimeters tall. I like this figure, but it's not one of my favorites. If you really like Lucario, I'm sure you will be happy with this figurine, though. Personally, I would just give this one probably about an 8 to an 8.5 out of 10. The stand loses some marks for me. The pose is okay. It's not outstanding. And I really think the stand didn't need to be there, predominantly. Detail work's pretty good, but just not one of my absolute favorite Amiibo figurines. But it is pretty cool, and you definitely have to pick it up if you're getting all the Amiibo, or if you're a fan of the Pokemon series. But what do you think? Please comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to fill that like bucket. Follow me on all the social media links in the description below the video. And remember, as always, go collect them all and keep smiling while gaming.